Hey there, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. My name is Raven, and today we are going to be setting up my bullet journal for April. It's already April, and that kind of feels weird to say. If you haven't seen my previous bullet journal setups, I like to keep things very simple for a monthly setup. I don't have the mindset that is capable of tracking things longer than a week. So most of my work goes into weekly spreads. I will be setting up the basic setup for my weeks of April, but starting off for the monthly setup, I don't like to draw very much, especially on paper. So I basically just go through all of my magazines that I've collected over the years and look for pictures that fit the mood. This month I wanted to go with yellow to go with like a bee and honey theme. I don't normally go for the color yellow, and it was actually really hard to find pictures that went with this theme, but I found some and I actually really liked how it came out. It was a very simple spread with just the moon cycle and a couple of dates written out. We've been trying to plan out more restaurants to try out on the weekends and the lunar cycle, and I don't think I actually added very many things to my monthly spread. But either way, the process of getting all of the pictures for the collage takes a good bit of time. I think I spent like an hour on this, whereas like the rest of this spread took like 20 minutes maybe. Really, I just use a small pair of scissors. I finally got a specific pair of scissors to use on this because all of the scissors in my house were either kitchenware or for yarn and fabric, and therefore not able to be used on paper because that is a cardinal sin in the crafting religion. Once all of the pictures were cut out, I decided to go ahead and just do, I want to say it was 4x4 dots to make a normal little calendar grid. This time I tried to center it more towards the bottom of the page, which I think I liked. It sort of has occurred to me while I was designing this that I could have put the calendar on the right-hand side of the book and it would have been a lot easier to fill out instead of the left hand. So that will probably work out, next month with the collage on the left. I think that'll be nice and pretty. What color should I do for next month? May feels like a blue month. Does anyone else think May feels like a blue month? After I filled in my little collage with just a basic glue stick, I decided that I wanted to try and pretend that I know how to do calligraphy, and I put in this little quote, which I think actually turned out pretty cute. I would love to be self-deprecating, but I actually kind of like how this one turned out. I recently started working with this weekly spread, which is really simple in idea, but it has just been a total game changer for how my brain works. Basically, I set up a weekly calendar bar up at the top. It has 8 squares. I use the 8th one as a next week square, and basically I put in all of my plan aheads, when videos are going up or what my workouts will be, any appointments, etc., and put that in throughout the week, and then I just fill in a running to-do list as I go. I have found that trying to give myself equal space for Wednesday or for Thursday just never works out. I like to take random days off in the middle of the week because it's just what my brain needs. I was trying to plan ahead for days off. I've just given up on that point, but having space to fill out as I go has just been key. I did put in the wrong numbers because I forgot that the 8th square is supposed to be for a next week's square and not, a date. So I was putting in 8 days a week. I feel like an even number weekday would actually be kind of nice. Anywho, I decided to actually fill out the first week of this month that isn't already in a previous week with you guys at a slightly slower pace, just so that you could sort of get a feel for what I mean. Put in all of my filming and video plans, put in my workout plans, put in my appointments, and then I just start the to-do list as I need it to. I don't try to pre-fill out to-do lists. I used to try and do that. Did not work very well for me. Here is just a flip through of my bullet journal for the month of April. It is very simple. I think that is perfectly fine. I know that a lot of people like to add in a lot of different trackers, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I wanted to share a more simplistic version for anyone who gets overwhelmed. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please make sure to hit subscribe, and I will see you guys in a couple of days. Bye.